you heard me. All right.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
Hi.
Come on. Hey, show yourself in camera too, man.
I hope you are of age. Okay. Let me get this presentation started. All right. Well, my name's Alfonso Martinez. It's my visual aid for my presentation. Oh shit! I thought I broke it. Okay. Yeah, this is for my speech class. I'm gonna talk about the SJWs, or as they call them, so social justice warriors. Enlightenment. Enlightenment. Fuck. Yeah. So what they basically are is just a bunch of, it's just a group of individuals that just like to get together and just hate on people, dude. It's like, ugh. It's not cool. Alright. PC police is what they also call them online. They go around the internet looking for comments, looking for just people to hate on, just people to get angry at, saying that no, that's not what you should do. You need to do it like this specifically. Basically, getting rid of our First Amendment freedom of speech, which is it just baffles me that that actually occurs like that. Just sucks. All right, I'm gonna go over with the first slide. Yes, these are pictures of some of the more known SJWs online. They all have done something equally dumb or just stupid. I'm gonna go down the line. This one, she became what the internet calls, the internet jokes, memes. She became a meme because she was recording in the back of an Uber car because she saw a little figure of a Hawaiian dancer, the hula dancer, and she said that it was racist, that Hawaiians don't like that. She also said that it's very inappropriate for the continent of Hawaii. Quote, continent of Hawaii. This one came out in the news suggesting that all men were sexist, just the basic rundown that everyone, all the men are sexist, all white men are racist. It's very hypocritical what they also saying. This one right here, she made a YouTube video saying that that she feels that she gets triggered a lot. Like the term trigger just meaning that she just feels angry, just uncomfortable, just like, oh, I don't like you saying that. Oh, that's horrible. Like, no, don't do that. Just shaking furiously. But she also said that she understands of her body weight and she doesn't like it. She doesn't. But at the same time, she also seems kind of hypocritical, saying that, oh, you should love me even though I'm this big, like no matter what. Like, no, like everybody has their own preferences to people. And she said that she wants to feel good, but she doesn't want people complimenting her, saying that it's wrong, that it's sexist or like sexual assault. She doesn't like people complimenting because she says sexual assault. This one right here, she came out in the internet famous Humongous video. She came out in the video showing up, going up to the person saying, why are you supporting this police station? And the guy says, oh, I'm supporting this police station because they got my daughter out of the streets and put her in jail so that she would no longer be addicted to heroin. Well, they put her in the jail because she was a heroin addict and she was just stealing things and everything. And she gets angry at him because she just starts disagreeing with him about everything. And then goes up to him and says, what's your name? 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 Like, repeatedly. And then he turns around as he's walking away and says, humongous. And she doesn't understand that it's a joke. And she has no sense of humor, so she says, humongous what? Humongous what? Humongous what? And he leaves, and the security guards that come to her are telling her, please ma'am, step back, you're disrupting everything. Which her response was to scream and yell, this man sexually assaulted me. I was sexually assaulted. But of course, no one believes you if you're screaming out sexually assaulted, holding the camera when someone tells you humongous. That's not sexual assault. That's just Just being stupid. This one is one of my favorites. She's known on the internet as Trigglypuff, from the word triggered and Jigglypuff, a character, a creature character from a game called Pokemon, added to with her with the name Triggered. Same, you can see she's a little bit of a larger size, and the character is a little ball. So, yeah, the internet is very harsh. So they call her Trigglypuff because she comes out in the video at the University of New Hampshire at a presentation, basically just screaming out that, oh, this is hate speech, you can't be saying this you can't be saying it, no, that's disrespectful, even though there's nothing really going on. It's just talking about different other things that are completely random. She's just there screaming and shaking and just like, just stop treating us like children. It's I don't like the internet that much. And this is one of the most infamous ones. Her name is Anna Sarkeesian, I think that's how you pronounce it. She's mostly famous for coming out in a bunch of interviews saying that everybody is sexist, everybody is racist, everybody is a rapist. This is horrible. This is a horrible person who she's a hypocrite. She says that every woman that comes out in a video game is portrayed as this sexual thing for men to just look at and just as just like a prize or something. And she comes out in a picture after being criticized of not being a real gamer with a bunch of games, and a lot of them had women in it that were in sexual positions in the video game. They're doing sexual things, and that makes her makes her hypocritical. She's also against violence in video games, saying that it's just too much, even though she had a bunch of games stacked up that were very violent. That doesn't really look good for you in the long run when you're trying to show off, oh, I'm a gamer girl, just look at all my games. But then you're saying that, oh, video games are too violent, they're too sexist, and then you're showing off all these games that are just portraying what you say is sexist and violent. It's not right. If she would have done her homework and actually play games, she would probably have gotten away with it. But no, she's not all there. I think none of these people here are not all there. But I won't judge. Now, I did mention the internet jokes or memes, connection to memes / dank memes. I put dank memes because it's another term. A lot of people seem to get angry when I don't use dank, so I put dank memes. This one right here is the one that I talked about, the one saying that Hawaii was a continent, which is completely wrong. She got the Uber driver fired because she got kicked out of the vehicle for being destructive and being very rude to the driver. So she became an internet meme, and everybody hates her for getting the Uber driver fired. So a lot of the times, a lot of these SJW people get put into like these boxes with like the quote-unquote meme font, very wide, just bold like that. This one is a little bit more, I want to say, common, triggered whenever they show a video of a female or just someone getting angry and just saying this is sexist, this is a sexual assault, when there's not really anything in there. They usually show this of a face, zoomed in face of a woman just staring with trigger in the bottom, and it's just shaking, trigger, and there's like a little noise in the back. This one I just picked it up. I found this random. It's random on the internet. It does say bullying is awful and never okay, except when it's LGBT people bullying a straight person. If that happened, I laugh my butt off. Which is true, because a lot of SJWs do tend to favor over the LGBT community, which is not a bad thing to do. But when you constantly bash the straight people and everyone else that's not part of the community or is just slightly against it, they're just bashing them for no reason. Like, I would understand if the people against it were just bashing at the community, and then they would push back. Then I can understand the push of the arguments. But it's very one-sided, where the LGBT community is very, there's a small group that are very hostile towards everybody who's not in it, the community. And I really like memes, I really like these jokes, but it's horrible, because they're very, the SJW community is very against free speech. They feel that it should be monitored of what you say through all the social medias, and like everywhere that you can type words or come out in a video and say your thoughts. I don't agree with that. That's very just wrong. It's putting away people's rights, the rights that we were given when this country was first made. And Harambe did not die for this, okay? Okay, this is a gorilla that died, and he was portrayed he didn't die for this. Like, it's not fair that a gorilla who was put as a gorilla who was killed, put as a meme, and then now people are using him. It's a funny meme. It's cool. But when you have an SJW coming in and just say, no, this is wrong, this isn't funny, this is very inappropriate. Yes, it's very inappropriate, but it's funny. There's no harm in it. Harambe died because he dragged a child in his cage, and then they put him down. Imagine if the SJWs actually got their way and just took all of our comedy away, just made everything PC, made everything less funny to a lot of people. That's not fair. Like, I wouldn't like for that to happen. It's not fair. I do have some final thoughts. I kind of want to show an example of what an SJW would do, but I'm gonna need a volunteer. I'm just gonna pick you for no reason. Okay, let's pick a topic. Say whatever you want. Just say something you like. That's inappropriate. That's sexist. You're raping me. You can't be doing that. I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna put you down, or you're gonna be out of the internet.
White power.
That is an example of what a SJW or feminazi or whatever you would like to call them typically tends to do. Over-exaggerate, very aggressive towards the other individual that's have an argument. That's not how you would react if you're having an argument. You're acting like a child. That makes you less likely to be listened to if you're screaming and crying about something stupid. That's pretty much it. That has been my presentation. That's pretty much it. Thank you.